to do for this. It's your own business. What do you think?
Perhaps the best swimming isn't done in racing. When I've been here, it's the first time I felt like I'm the best swimmer in the world again. And it's like, yeah, okay, so maybe that should be a fleeting thought because you aren't training like that yet. So, but I did feel like that and was like, this is all becoming very interesting.
Why do you feel like that?
Because potentially I am. It's how I used to feel. So it was kind of crazy, and so now it's kind of there's a balance between feeling that way and also then being able to train to justify feeling like that.
How are you feeling now on a personal level?
For most of the time, I forgot what it was like to be and to act like an athlete. It freaks everyone else out that I can not speak to people for months. I don't want to hear small talk. I don't have time for it. I mean, you have to all of a sudden become pretty much the most selfish people on the planet to do this. You just suck everyone's energy out of them just for your performance. You have to. And I'm enjoying the lifestyle of training.
How much?
Where is it?
This is the difference between now and 4 years ago. I wasn't enjoying it then. I'm actually going to discontinue my professional swimming career. It was a tough decision, but one that I'm very pleased that I've made, and I've been working towards this decision for quite some time. If kids ask their parents, why isn't Thorpe swimming? I want them to say, because he's done everything he wanted to do in this sport. My refusal to continue to swim was more of a reflection around that ownership of me and me not being able to live my life how I wanted to. When I decided to stop, I was really happy with that. I was really pleased that, I'd been able to step away from something that, was really, making me miserable. I realized that there were so many other things out there, and I was restricting myself to one thing. Waking up to the endless kind of opportunity and possibility. Being able to dance, that's what I'd like to have. I didn't want anything to do with the sport whatsoever. Didn't watch it, didn't really socialise with most of the swimmers, and spent my time avoiding it. I also lived in a place where people didn't know what I did. It was nice to forget about it for a while. It's huge going from doing the entire training thing to being able to do whatever you want. I used to do between 30 and 40 hours of training a week. What's normal? And then someone will go, I do 5 times 20 minutes a week. And so you go, doesn't seem like much. Oh yeah, I'll start doing that or maybe a little bit more. So you do that just to stay fit and you go, well, this isn't keeping me fit. Even your perception of what, a serving size of a meal should be, it's so out of whack because of what you've been eating and how you've been trying to fuel yourself. You just can't get your head around it.
The allegations surfaced in a French newspaper that last May, abnormal testosterone levels were found in Ian Thorpe's sample.
My results were basically leaked. I had an irregular reading, so the test was still negative, and basically it was reported that, I'd returned a positive sample.
Retired swimming champ Ian Thorpe is reportedly being bailed out by Westpac boss Gail Kelly after being hit hard by the global financial crisis. After quitting lucrative sponsorships to focus on university studies, the Olympic legend was forced to admit to a cash flow problem.
When you compete as an elite athlete, you expect to be the best at everything. You expect it of yourself. As things became a little bit more mundane, I was down and then, realised, I'm feeling down a lot. I call it the dark times, but it's, looking back, it's kind of having these momentary periods of depression.
What do you have on your business card these days? What's your job
unemployed.
Unemployed? Yeah. You seem to be pretty busy.
Yeah, I am.
So is Ian wishing he was competing at the Games, now he is in Beijing?
I'm being asked that question so many times that I'm starting to think maybe I should, because everyone else thinks that I should. So, but I'm happy being here as a supporter.
Ian, go away.
In having some time away and realising that I can do a lot of other things, I realised that I don't feel as though I should shut out, this side of my life, the swimming side of what I do.
The swimming world is set to welcome back one of the greatest of all time. Ian Thorpe is back. He'll swim the 100 metres individual medley here in Singapore tomorrow, the butterfly on Saturday.
I have to kind of remind myself, I'm the guy who hasn't swum for 5 years. I forget it from time to time. I think some other people here might forget that as well. This is kind of the starting point, and it will be good that I finally have an opportunity to race.
It's a day before his first competition in 6 years.
It's like the first day of the school.
2,099 days since I last raced.
Who counted that?
That's quite strange.
How hard are you on yourself at the moment?
Look, I'm very hard on myself, but I'm fair.
I mean, do you think about the guys that you got to beat?
You're probably going to. It's actually the other way around. They have to beat me, not me beat them.
I suppose with his swimming, you're just here really opening the first door to the passageway of competition. Really, it's about competing, not about specificity here. And he'll swim freestyle when he's ready.
What will be the overriding emotion when you stand up behind those blocks tomorrow for the first time in a competitive race for 5 years?
I'm going with nerves. It's quite strange because I feel like this has taken forever to come, but also the time's flown. I like how I feel in that kind of pressure cooker environment when all of the hard work that you've done comes to a pinhead that you have to do this right then and there.
What's your overriding sense of emotion?
Last one.
Right now.
Relief. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Chris, huge relief for the Torpedo. Considering he's been out of major competition for 5.5 years, it was a pretty solid effort, in particular in the freestyle leg in the individual medley. That will give him a lot of confidence into the future. He was 6th fastest qualifier, 2nd.
But you swam so well.
No, I didn't think it was very good.
Right. And now you're here and then we go to Beijing?
Beijing, next one. But no, it's okay. It wasn't as bad, it's just I expected to go faster. And I didn't swim very good.
Didn't you?
No.
Did you watch it back?
Yeah. I was like, oh, you made a lot of mistakes there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I didn't go hard when I was supposed to. And then I got slammed by my coach. At training, yeah, I got slammed this afternoon. Which is kind of funny.
When you go home, no. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Crystal will know. Crystal's got the end. Long pile.
I think I did market food here. Yeah, actually I did. I had scorpion here.
Yeah.